Hello viewers, this is Saurav in the studio and you are watching Rundown only on Prag Digital. Now let's have a look at today's regional news headlines. Karbi Welfare Society launches the first ever Karbi magazine, Karbi Birta, in Guwahati. The Karbi Mikir Welfare Society released the first Karbi dual-month news magazine titled Karbi Birta at the Sukafa Bhavan in Guwahati, Saturday. There were various delegates present at the program for the inauguration event. Among the delegates present at the program included Arindam Prince Panging, Chief Advisor of All India Tribal Students Association, Kumar Theron, AITSAA President, including Dilip Taro, Vice President KDC. Some of the renowned writers like Sarala Katharpi and Giridhar Ronghang were also present at the event. Assam Police crusade against narcotic drug continues. Heroin valued at ₹7 crores seized, 6 arrested. Continuing the crusade against narcotic drugs, Assam Police on Saturday night seized a huge consignment of heroin at Sonapur. On the outskirts of the city, following intelligence inputs, personnel of the Assam Police intercepted a Mahindra Bolero vehicle and, after a thorough search, recovered 1.12 kilograms of heroin, valued at ₹7 crore in the grey market. The consignment of heroin packaged in 94 packets weighing 12 grams each were concealed in secret chambers of the vehicle, including tail lamps, engine and seats. 6 persons were also arrested along with the contraband drugs. Follow COVID-19 protocols strictly or face a total lockdown. Assam Chief Minister warns people of the state. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma has warned the people of the state that the government would again have to impose a total lockdown if the COVID-19 protocols are violated and rules are not strictly adhered to by the people. CM Sharma, however, said that the government is contemplating relaxing the restrictions more from the first week of September. The Chief Minister said that as the number of COVID-19 cases is on a declining trend, the government is planning to open schools, colleges and start plying long-distance buses. But at the same time, he warned that the government would have to do just the opposite and consider imposing a total lockdown if the COVID-19 protocols are violated. Now let's have a look at today's national news headlines. Youth giving emphasis to quality. Prime Minister Modi praises India's Yuva Shakti. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday addressed the 80th edition of Mann Ki Baat radio program and applauded India's Yuva Shakti. In his address, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India's youth is giving emphasis to quality. Today's youth does not want to talk or walk on the pre-decided road. They want to step into the unknown world. Their destination is new, their goal is new, their path is new, and their desires are new. Once our youth gets determined, they work hard to achieve the goal. They start working day and night on it. Security agencies apprehended terror threat in India after Kabul attack. A day after twin blast in Kabul airport by the Islamic State of Khorasan province, the security agencies have been put on high alert, apprehending terror threats over India. Though our security forces on high alert and have raised extra vigil on the western and northern borders with Pakistan, the Kabul blast on Thursday have raised a security concern for us, a senior official in the security setup said, adding that additional steps has been taken in view of the Taliban and now the ISKP. Now let's have a look at today's international news headlines. Evacuations fear in US as Hurricane Ida grows to Category 4 storm. Hurricane Ida was upgraded to a Category 4 storm, the U.S. National Hurricane Center said on Sunday, staying on course to hit New Orleans with sustained winds of 130 miles per hour, that is 209 kilometers per hour. On Sunday, when Ida is due to make landfall, marks 16 years since Katrina, the devastating hurricane that flooded 80% of New Orleans, left 1,800 people dead and caused billions of dollars of damage. Major Hurricane Ida continues to strengthen, now a dangerous Category 4 hurricane, the NHC said on its website. United Arab Emirates says to resume visas for tourists vaccinated against COVID. The United Arab Emirates announced it will resume issuing visas to all tourists fully vaccinated against COVID from Monday, a month before Dubai hosts the delayed Expo 2020 trade fair. The move comes amid a drop in coronavirus infections in the oil-rich Gulf country after reported less than 1,000 cases per day last week for the first time in 2 months. The UAE's decision in reopen its doors to tourists from all countries was taken in order to achieve sustainable recovery and economic growth, the official of WAM news agency reported on Sunday. United States in final evacuations phase, Taliban ready to take over Kabul airport. United States forces are in the final phase of leaving Kabul, ending 2 decades of involvement in Afghanistan. And just over 1,000 civilians at the airport remain to be flown out before troops withdraw, a Western security official said on Sunday. The country's new Taliban rulers are prepared to take control of the airport, said an official from the hardline Islamist movement that has swept across Afghanistan, crushing the United States-backed government. The Western security official, who asked not to be identified, told Reuters a date and time for the end of the operation was yet to be decided. Now, let's have a look at today's sports news headlines. Tokyo Paralympics. India's Bhavani Patel takes home historic silver. Goes down fighting in final. Bhavani Patel on Sunday became only the second Indian woman to win a medal at the Paralympics after she signed off with an historic silver following a 0-3 loss to world number 1 Chinese paddler Ying Zhou in women's singles table tennis. Class 4 final in Tokyo. The 34-year-old Patel's impressive run at the games ended with her 7-11, 5-11 and 6-11 set loss to Zhou, a two-time gold medalist in the women's singles summit clash which lasted 19 minutes. With this medal, Indian team opened its account at the games. 2 Afghan athletes land in Tokyo from Kabul, set to compete in games. 2 Afghan athletes Zakia Khudadi and Hossein Rasoli arrived in Tokyo on Saturday to compete in the 2020 Paralympics after Zakia made a video appeal for help to leave Kabul so she could take part in the games. Khudadi, a taekwondo athlete, and track athlete Rasoli were evacuated from the Afghan capital a week ago and landed in Tokyo on a flight from Paris, the International Paralympic Committee said. That's all from today's news headlines. Thank you for watching Prag Digital. This is Saurav signing off from the studio.